Hey guys, so I am so excited. Yesterday we went to church. Good thing to do. But I'm so excited because yesterday our new cookbooks for church came in. So this is actually the O Taste and See That the Lord is Good Volume 3. So I had the first one. I do not have the second one, but I have the third one. And I'm so excited. So I'm going to share a recipe out of this one today. And actually this recipe is so good that it is actually in here 3 different times under 3 different names. So you know it's good. So we got the best ever banana pudding. We have it under Kelly's banana pudding, and it's also in here under Sherry's banana pudding. So Sherry and Kelly make the best ever banana pudding, and today we're gonna make it. And I have had this before, and it is so good. So first thing you do is you take 3 cups of milk and 3 cups of milk and 2 boxes of we use the French vanilla jelly pudding, but it's just any banana pudding. It says for a large box, but the store didn't have a large box, so just got 2 small boxes and it works. So we're gonna put this in our bowl. Oh, here, let me show you what I'm doing, because you know that's important. Okay, so we're gonna put the milk in our bowl, and we're gonna open up the banana pudding, or yeah, the vanilla pudding mix. Put that one in there, and like I said, I got 2 because the store was out of large boxes. Let me straighten that up. Out of large boxes, so got excited there. So I'm going to use 2 small boxes, and I've made this before, but I used 4 cups of milk, but all 3 of these recipes say to use, I used 4 cups of milk, and all 3 of the recipes say use 3 cups of milk. So we're just gonna go with the recipe. But yeah, this is a really good, grab a whisk. Love this banana pudding, and I actually have a funny story about this banana pudding, because it's also the original recipe that I got it from was a lady named Renetta, and my daughter was born on the 4th of July, my oldest daughter, and we were supposed to go to a pool party, and of course we didn't know she was coming on the 4th of July, and she decided that morning that she needed to be here, and so my husband did not get any of Miss Renetta's banana pudding. And to make it up to him, Miss Renetta made him a huge thing of banana pudding and wrote, "For Jeremy only." So even though I'm the one that was having the baby, Renetta thought that Jeremy needed to be the one that got to eat all the banana pudding, and he wouldn't let me have any, and I was very sad. But she requests this banana pudding every year on the 4th of July and says, "Mom, can we please have Miss Renetta's banana pudding?" So now I have it as 4 different people that I know make this exact same recipe, so it must be really good. So I'm gonna put the cream cheese, I'm sorry, got to tell you, it's a block of cream cheese and a can of Eagle brand milk. We're just gonna pour that over there. Get all that yummy goodness out of there. And then we're going to kind of mix it up. There's not really a quiet way to mix this up. You have to, I don't know, maybe this will work, but I usually get my mixer out and go to town on it, but I couldn't find my mixer this morning. So, I'm not gonna do that. Well, while I'm mixing this up, the banana pudding is setting, because you know with the instant banana pudding you gotta do that, you gotta let it set for like 5 minutes or something. And so we're gonna let it sit and try to get most of these lumps out. And I should have just decided to get my mixer out, but that's okay. So, yeah. So that's the story about this banana pudding. But it's a really good sweet banana pudding. Now, if you're a purist and it's not a banana pudding unless it's cooked, or something like that, like that's how my mom always made banana pudding, was she had to cook it. I have actually never cooked banana pudding, and I honestly like this one better than my mom's banana pudding, which I love my mom's banana pudding. So, and she actually has asked me for this recipe several times, so evidently she likes it as well. So I'm going to let this sit for just a little bit, try to get some more of these lumps out. You know, I'm so excited about this new cookbook. The first cookbook that we have has 200 and, I think I added it up, 273 recipes. This cookbook, y'all, has over 700 recipes. So, and I still have to get the second cookbook. I think we still have some at our church, just kind of in a closet somewhere probably. I don't know, maybe not. I'll have to find out, but I'm gonna get my hands on one of those too. And my original plan was to cook through one whole cookbook completely, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna bounce around or if I'm just gonna stick to one cookbook and then just go in order. I mean, obviously I'm not, because I jumped ahead with this one and I'm not doing this in the order, but I think that I'm probably just gonna jump around. But I still am gonna do every recipe in the first volume, and if I can get my hands on the second volume, if I can't find one at church, maybe somebody will let me borrow theirs. But I will cook through all three of these cookbooks. And y'all, with there's probably over 1,500 recipes when all of them, between all three of the cookbooks, because you got 270 something in the first one, you got 700 and I don't know how many in this one, almost 800 in this one, and then no telling what's in the second one. So guys, we're gonna be cooking for a long time. So I will try not to double do the recipes. Like if it's in there twice, just call something different. I'll try to figure that out so that I can cook through all of them and not be like, oh, halfway through a recipe, go, oh, I've already made this, so I don't need to make this again. But we're gonna try and see how this works. So, all right, let me get a drink. Sorry. Okay, so I got my banana pudding done. I got my Eagle brand milk and my cream cheese. Oh, help me. I got my Eagle brand milk and my cream cheese in there. I've got, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing there's a couple of different varieties. So maybe these aren't all three exactly the same. I'm so sorry, y'all. So, the best ever banana pudding calls for 1 large box of instant vanilla pudding, 3 cups of cold milk, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, 2 large tubs of Cool Whip, and a package of vanilla wafers and some bananas. Now, Miss Kelly's banana pudding has all of that, but she only has 1 12-ounce thing of Cool Whip, and I got a large Cool Whip, so I got a, well, that's a 16-ounce. Okay, so I got a large Cool Whip, and hers calls for vanilla as well. 2 teaspoons of vanilla with all of the other stuff. And then Miss Sherry's banana pudding doesn't call for cream cheese. So we're gonna do it this way because this is the way I've already started. So I've got my milk and banana pudding, or a vanilla pudding over there. I've got my cream cheese and Eagle brand milk. And then I'm going to put my, let's see if this is set. Yeah, that's good and set. So I'm going to put this, my pudding, into my cream cheese. That all in there. And then I'm going to mix this up until this is well incorporated. And then we'll put our Cool Whip in here, and then I'll get my bananas cut up. Y'all, this banana pudding is so good. I know that I said that earlier, but it really is good. But it's better like really the second day. But you know, if you're like me and a procrastinator, which I very much am a procrastinator, my mom will tell you that, then you can do it the same day. It's not a big deal. But it's just something with the wafers soaking up some of the yummy goodness of that. It's so good. Okay, so I'm gonna put half of my Cool Whip in here, and I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. Well, I didn't get all the way defrosted. So we're just going to go around the middle, because you know the middle always takes the longest to defrost. So with the other half of this, we're going to put on top of the banana pudding, and y'all, it makes it so pretty. I take some of, we'll just do that. We'll let that thaw out a little bit. So you take this and you just fold it in to your pudding mixture. But whenever you get done with it, you put the Cool Whip on top, and then I always crumble some wafers on top, and it makes it look so pretty and all special, like you're extra when you do that, and it looks like you know, I don't know, you put it in a pretty pan and it looked like you bought it from a store or something. But this is a good recipe. As a matter of fact, we had a dessert auction at our church not too long ago as a fundraiser for it was Dixie Jackson maybe, and no, Annie Armstrong, sorry. It was a Annie Armstrong silent auction. We had a potato bar and a dessert auction, and I think that this banana pudding went for a couple $100. I'd have to check, make sure. I might be lying. It might have only went for like, well, probably went for 100, close to 100, if not more. So you just fold that in. I should have checked that before I said that, but people like this banana pudding so much. It's so good. So, okay, so you do that, and then I'm gonna sit this over here. And then I'm gonna cut up my bananas, and I'm just gonna cut up probably, I don't know, we like a lot of bananas in ours, so I'm probably gonna do 5 or 6. The recipe calls for 5 bananas, so we'll do 5 bananas. I guess it depends on how big your bananas are. But we also like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we also like banana bread, so you know, love making our banana bread. And so we always have bananas in the house. You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with some good bananas. Always cut the ends off. I don't know why. You can probably eat those. I don't know. And I just kind of slice it up. Cut them up, throw them in there. And after every one I cut up, I will kind of fold them in and see how, you know, if I need more or less, or, well, you can't really take out bananas, but you can always, you know, add more. But I'll fold it up and then see how that's doing, and see if I might need some more bananas in there or less, or however it goes. And I'm not, I guess I don't know if I'm a banana snob or what you would call it, but with banana pudding, I don't like the bruises. Banana bread, I don't mind it. I've heard that, I don't know if it's true or not, so if you know, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that the bruises on the bananas actually makes it sweeter. I don't know. I don't really like banana pudding. I like banana bread. I like stuff with bananas in it, but I'm not just a, I want a snack, let me get a banana, because that sounds good. I really like just plain bananas. Sometimes I cut these up smaller or thicker or whatever. Doesn't really matter. You can get your kids to help you cut them up. My kids like to make this recipe. I think it's because if they help me make it, they get to lick the bowl, and that's always, you know, a treasured thing, I guess. I don't know. I always like to lick the bowl whenever I was younger. And I know you're not supposed to, you know, with eggs or whatever, but we always did, and there's nothing too bad wrong with us, I guess. I don't know. Maybe there's something really wrong with me, and I don't know. But I don't know. You never know. So put these bananas in here, and then I'll stir it up and see how we're doing. It's so good and yummy. And my kids are all outside playing, and the baby's napping, so I might get to lick the bowl myself this time and not have to share with them, and that would be the best. Y'all, a lot of times when you go to the store, or when I go to the store to get bananas and I need them for that day, they are not ripe. They're so green. But these bananas are like perfect. They're really, really like in a really good state. You know, usually, especially around the holidays, when you go in and buy bananas, they're all crazy and still not ripe. So, you know, they're super green. But okay. So I think this is the last one I'm gonna do, and then I don't mind a little bit of brown. I know there was a piece of brown banana that just went in there. I don't mind a little bit of brown, but I don't like, you know, like that. But I can take that and I can freeze it, and whenever I make banana bread, throw it in there. So even if you think that your bananas are bad, they're not bad. They're just, you know, extra seasoned, if you want to call it that. All right, so I'm going to call that good, because when I'm stirring, I can feel some banana resistance, for lack of a better term, I guess. So let me wipe my hands off. I'm gonna grab this. Now I like Jackson wafers. I like Jackson wafers with the banana pudding. They seem to hold up a little bit better. Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just in my brain, in my head. But to me, they do. And I don't know why, but I always flip the... Y'all do this? Do y'all flip your wafers over? Or do you just throw them in there and let them land where they may? I don't know. I always have to have the front side up instead of the back side. I don't know why. Nobody can see it, you know, but it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm OCD. Well, I'm not, because I'm not OCD, but I don't know, maybe I am. Maybe I am just about my wafers. I don't know. And I also pick out the crumbs. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but I can use those. I'll use those for the top. Like if they're little crumbs, I'll leave the big ones. It just look like Cookie Monster got a hold of it. I don't mind those. But, so I just lay them in there like that, and I kind of put some up on the side. And, which I don't know why, because whenever I do this part right here, they always move. So then you just pour your banana pudding on top. Like that. Top of your wafers. And you can use whatever kind of wafers you have, or the store has, or you like. You know, there's lots of different kinds of wafers. And then you just put your banana pudding on top, like so. Now, I will tell you that normally I use 4 cups of milk, and it seems like it gets fuller. Because I usually always use this, like a Rubbermaid pan container like this. And it seems like with 4 cups of milk, which I guess it's a whole nother cup of stuff, but still, it wouldn't seem like it would be that big of a deal. But usually I can't put it all in here, and I have to leave some in the Cool Whip bowl, or in the bowl, and I put it back in the Cool Whip bowl, put it back in the refrigerator, and then that's what my husband likes to hide from the kids. And then when they go to bed at night, he gets to eat it. And then, you know, he gets to eat it. And so he hides it. He'll hide it from them so that he gets a little treat. Of course, he's been trying to lose weight, so me cooking through all these cookbooks, he might not, you know, he doesn't really like it, because now he's got to eat a lot. And then this is still not thawed up as much as I would like, but I've got to get this in the refrigerator so it'll start cooling. So I'm just gonna kind of smush it down a little bit, see if I can break up some of those chunks, but not stir up the Cool Whip too much that it breaks the Cool Whip. So we're just gonna kind of cheat a little bit. Now, I didn't read in the recipe if it said to do this or not, but I like to do this, so this is what I'm doing. You don't have to put the extra Cool Whip on top of it. It just gives it a little bit more of a fancy look, pretty look, I think. I don't know. And then I just kind of spread it around. And if you get some of your pudding on top, that's okay. It just make it that much prettier because it just kind of has a marbling effect. So it's kind of cool, I think. I don't know. So I spread this around, and then I would lick this spoon, but we're taking this over to somebody's house, so I'm not gonna lick the spoon. I'll just leave it over there. But I do take my wafers and I just crush them up and kind of just do like that. Kind of like you would cinnamon on, you know, something. And I guess you don't crush cinnamon up with your hands, but, you know, just like that right there. And then I've got these extra pieces from the cookies on the bottom that I didn't want to put on the bottom. I just kind of try not to do big chunks, but if they get in there, that's fine. So there is the best ever banana pudding, and Kelly's and Sherry's banana pudding. So let me know how you like it. Let me know if you try it, and subscribe to my channel, and we'll see y'all next time we cook. See you later.